Imagine a life where every step is confident, every stroll is a joy, and the fear of instability is a distant memory. Picture waking up each day with legs that feel not just strong, but truly unstoppable. Brimming with energy, free from muscle weakness, painful cramps, and the constant worry about balance or falls. This isn't just a dream, it's an achievable reality, and the powerful secret lies deeply rooted in your daily nutrition. Today, we embark on a journey to uncover the 7 most potent vitamins and minerals specifically designed to fortify your legs, transforming how you move and experience the world. These essential nutrients are the bedrock of mobility, from amplifying muscle function and safeguarding bone density to enhancing vital circulation. Whether your passion is a leisurely walk in the park, spirited dancing, or simply cherishing your independence, understanding these nutritional powerhouses can revolutionize your well-being, ensuring your legs remain your most reliable partners for years to come. Vitamin D, the silent guardian of leg strength. As our bodies gracefully age, they undergo inevitable transformations. Muscle mass gradually declines, bones lose their inherent density, and movements that once felt completely effortless can become increasingly challenging. One of the most frequently overlooked, yet profoundly impactful reasons for this often baffling decline is a subtle deficiency in vitamin D. This vital nutrient transcends its common association with just bone health, playing an absolutely fundamental role in ensuring your legs remain strong, impeccably balanced, and fully functional. It's truly astonishing how ensuring an adequate intake of this single vitamin can utterly transform an individual's mobility and overall well-being. The challenge intensifies with age, as our skin's efficiency in synthesizing vitamin D from sunlight diminishes considerably. Further compounding this issue, many seniors naturally spend less time outdoors, whether due to mobility limitations, evolving lifestyle choices, or legitimate concerns about sun damage. The cumulative effect is a widespread silent deficiency that insidiously erodes muscle strength, leaving legs feeling weak, unstable, and prone to accidents. Compelling research has consistently drawn a direct link between low vitamin D levels and pronounced muscle weakness, alongside a significantly increased risk of falls among the elderly. For instance, a seminal study published in the prestigious Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism revealed that seniors maintaining sufficient vitamin D levels exhibited stronger muscle fibers, superior coordination, and markedly improved balance, rendering them far less susceptible to injuries and debilitating fractures. Conversely, those grappling with the deficiency experienced an accelerated rate of muscle loss, making even seemingly basic activities such as climbing a flight of stairs or simply rising from a chair feel like monumental tasks. However, vitamin D's influence extends far beyond mere calcium absorption or the structural integrity of bones, though those are certainly important. This remarkable powerhouse vitamin directly and profoundly impacts muscle function by significantly enhancing protein synthesis and optimizing crucial neuromuscular communication. Think of it as the very fuel source for your leg muscles. Without its adequate presence, they struggle immensely to perform at their optimal capacity. Groundbreaking research has unequivocally demonstrated vitamin D's pivotal role in preserving fast-twitch muscle fibers, which are absolutely critical for rapid reactions and maintaining instantaneous balance. These specialized fibers are your body's frontline defense against falls, enabling your legs to respond with lightning speed when equilibrium is suddenly compromised. Without sufficient vitamin D, these crucial muscle fibers regrettably deteriorate, leading to alarmingly slower reaction times, weaker muscle contractions, and an elevated risk of injury. Additionally, vitamin D has been identified as a potent anti-inflammatory agent in muscle tissues, effectively alleviating the chronic pain and persistent discomfort that so many seniors tragically experience in their legs. Individuals who frequently suffer from inexplicable cramps, persistent stiffness, or lingering leg pain might discover profound and surprising relief by simply optimizing their vitamin D levels. The ramifications of neglecting a vitamin D deficiency are severe, extending far beyond merely weaker legs. Such a deficiency opens the door to a host of serious health complications, with osteoporosis and fractures being among the most alarming. Without adequate vitamin D, calcium cannot be properly absorbed, resulting in brittle bones that are terrifyingly susceptible to breaks. A seemingly minor stumble could escalate into a major fracture, drastically compromising one's mobility and cherished independence. Beyond its critical role in bone and muscle health, a vitamin D deficiency has also been intricately linked to increased risks of heart disease, cognitive decline, and a compromised immune system. Seniors who disregard their vitamin D intake may not only contend with weak legs, but also confront a higher probability of developing chronic illnesses that further diminish their overall quality of life. The encouraging news is that achieving and maintaining optimal vitamin D levels is remarkably straightforward and can yield truly life-changing benefits. There are several highly effective strategies to bolster your vitamin D stores and ensure your legs remain robust and reliably steady. One natural method is sensible sun exposure. Dedicating just 15 to 30 minutes to direct sunlight, ideally during the morning or late afternoon, can provide a significant natural boost. Exposing your arms and legs maximizes absorption, though it is crucial to remember that sunscreen can significantly block vitamin D synthesis. Incorporating vitamin D-rich foods into your diet, such as fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, fortified dairy products, egg yolks, and certain mushrooms, can substantially contribute to your overall intake, even if food alone may not fully meet daily requirements. For many seniors, particularly those with limited outdoor exposure, a vitamin D supplement becomes absolutely essential. Most healthcare experts recommend a daily intake of 800 to 1,000 international units, IU, for optimal bone and muscle health, though individuals with severe deficiencies may require higher doses under strict medical supervision. If there's any uncertainty regarding your vitamin D status, a simple blood test can provide definitive clarity. Many physicians now routinely screen for vitamin D deficiency in older adults, recognizing its indispensable role in preventing falls and mitigating the risk of fractures. Calcium, the cornerstone of strong legs. Unlike younger individuals whose bones are still actively remodeling, seniors experience a gradual but often significant loss of bone mass, making them considerably more susceptible to painful fractures. This vulnerability is particularly dangerous for the legs, where devastating injuries like hip fractures, femur breaks, and stress fractures in the lower limbs represent some of the most serious challenges older adults face. What might have been a harmless minor fall in youth can tragically result in months of arduous recovery or even a permanent loss of mobility when bones lack the necessary calcium reserves. However, calcium's crucial role extends far beyond merely strengthening bones. It is also a vital player in the intricate process of muscle contraction. Every single movement, from the simplest act of taking a step to the demanding effort of rising from a chair, relies on a complex and precise interplay between calcium ions and muscle fibers. Calcium acts as the indispensable trigger for muscle contraction, ensuring smooth, controlled, and coordinated movement. Without adequate calcium, muscles may painfully cramp, feel profoundly weak, or utterly fail to generate the necessary force to maintain stability and execute movements effectively. This fundamental connection explains why so many individuals grappling with a calcium deficiency frequently experience recurrent leg cramps, sluggish movement, and an overall reduction in muscle endurance. So, how does one ensure the body receives a sufficient supply of calcium? While dairy products such as milk, yogurt, and cheese remain some of the richest and most accessible sources, they are by no means the only options. A diverse array of leafy greens like kale and bok choy, as well as almonds, tofu, sardines, and fortified plant-based milks, also offer excellent calcium content. The key lies in embracing variety, incorporating multiple sources of calcium into your daily diet to ensure steady absorption and superior bone maintenance. However, for individuals with dietary restrictions or absorption issues, calcium from food alone may not always be sufficient. In such cases, calcium supplements can play a valuable role. particularly when meticulously combined with vitamin D, which significantly enhances calcium absorption within the body. Yet, more is not always better when it comes to calcium. While this mineral is undeniably essential, excessive intake, particularly from supplements, can unfortunately lead to calcium deposits in arteries, the formation of kidney stones, and uncomfortable digestive issues. Striking the right balance is absolutely crucial for older adults. The generally recommended daily intake is between 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams of calcium, ideally sourced from a harmonious combination of natural foods and judicious supplementation when truly necessary. Beyond mere intake, another pivotal factor in calcium's effectiveness is consistent movement. Weight-bearing exercises, which include regular walking, resistance training, and even light jogging, actively stimulate bone remodeling and help direct calcium precisely where it is needed most, into the bones and muscles. Without this vital movement, even an adequate dietary intake of calcium cannot fully strengthen the skeletal system, leaving it vulnerable. Neglecting calcium intake, therefore, doesn't just weaken bones, it subtly yet profoundly robs individuals of the fundamental ability to move freely, to joyfully engage in the activities they love, and to proudly maintain their cherished independence. A life brimming with mobility, unwavering stability, and profound confidence begins with strong bones and well-functioning muscles, both of which are inextricably linked to a consistent supply of calcium. Vitamin B12, fueling neuromuscular harmony. While much of the discourse surrounding leg strength rightly focuses on calcium and protein, many overlook the fundamental role that vitamin B12 plays in neuromuscular function. This essential vitamin is directly responsible for maintaining the health of your nerves, ensuring that the electrical impulses traveling through your spinal cord and into your legs remain robust, clear, and incredibly precise. Without it, your muscles simply don't receive the correct signals, leading to noticeable weakness, creeping instability, and a gradual, almost imperceptible loss of control over movement. It's hardly surprising then that one of the most common and telltale symptoms of a B12 deficiency is an overwhelming feeling of heavy, tired legs, frequently accompanied by unsettling numbness or tingling sensations. Alarmingly, vitamin B12 deficiency is shockingly prevalent among older adults. Unlike many other vitamins that can be stored in fat or readily absorbed from a wide array of foods, B12 absorption is uniquely and highly dependent on optimal digestive health. The body specifically requires adequate stomach acid and a specialized protein known as intrinsic factor to efficiently extract B12 from food sources. As we age, stomach acid production naturally decreases, and common conditions like gastritis, acid reflux, and even the long-term use of certain antacids can further significantly impair this vital absorption process. When these factors are combined with the unfortunate reality that many seniors unknowingly consume diets inherently low in B12-rich foods, the result is a slow but steady depletion of this absolutely essential nutrient. The profound consequences of B12 deficiency extend far beyond just a generalized feeling of weakness. Uncorrected B12 depletion can tragically lead to irreversible nerve damage, profoundly affecting balance, coordination, and crucial reflexes. Many seniors who suffer from frequent falls, experience persistent difficulty walking, or have a disconcerting sense that their legs simply don't work like they used to, are in fact experiencing the insidious neurological effects of a B12 shortage. This decline is often so gradual and insidious that it is mistakenly dismissed as an inevitable and normal part of aging, when in reality, it is entirely preventable and reversible in its early stages. Fortunately, restoring adequate B12 levels can have a truly profound and transformative impact on mobility and energy levels. Numerous studies have consistently shown that seniors who successfully correct their B12 deficiency often experience noticeable and significant improvements in their overall strength, endurance, and crucial leg function. But where does this absolutely critical vitamin primarily come from? Unlike many other nutrients that can be readily obtained from plants, vitamin B12 is found almost exclusively in animal products. The very best dietary sources include lean meats, various types of fish, eggs, dairy products, and especially shellfish, with clams and liver being among the richest sources available. For those who conscientiously follow plant-based diets or genuinely struggle with B12 absorption, fortified foods such as certain cereals and plant-based milks or B12 supplements become absolutely essential. The encouraging news is that vitamin B12 is one of the safest vitamins to supplement, as any excess amounts are readily excreted from the body through urine. Many older adults derive substantial benefit from taking higher dose B12 supplements or receiving periodic injections, particularly if they face intrinsic difficulty absorbing it efficiently through food alone. Regular monitoring through simple blood tests can help ensure optimal levels are maintained and actively prevent the gradual decline in leg function that so frequently accompanies a deficiency. But here's the ultimate takeaway. Truly strong legs are about far more than just raw physical strength. They are fundamentally about nervous system efficiency, precise reaction time, and flawless coordination. No matter how diligently you exercise, if your nerves aren't firing correctly, your legs simply will not respond the way they should. That's precisely why maintaining adequate B12 levels is one of the most overlooked yet undeniably powerful strategies for preserving both mobility and overall quality of life as you gracefully age. Magnesium, the master regulator of muscle and bone. Every single time you take a step, magnesium plays an indispensable, yet often unseen, behind-the-scenes role, ensuring that your muscles receive the precise signals they need to contract and relax with seamless fluidity. It acts as the master regulator of muscle function, working tirelessly to prevent uncomfortable spasms, significantly reduce fatigue, and robustly support overall endurance. One of the most prevalent, yet least recognized symptoms of magnesium deficiency is the unsettling experience of restless leg syndrome and the frequent, painful nighttime leg cramps. Many seniors unfortunately experience sudden, intensely painful muscle contractions in their legs, particularly during the nighttime hours, which severely disrupts their sleep and makes it incredibly difficult to recover effectively from the demands of daily activities. This isn't just a minor discomfort, it's a clear indication that the body is struggling profoundly to regulate muscle relaxation mechanisms properly. Magnesium actively helps to calm overactive nerve signals and prevents muscles from seizing up unexpectedly, making it an absolutely essential mineral for anyone who struggles with persistent muscle tension and involuntary contractions. However, magnesium's pivotal role does not stop at just muscle health. It is equally vital for maintaining robust bone density and optimal joint health. While calcium often commands the spotlight for its role in bone integrity, it simply cannot perform its crucial job effectively without the presence of magnesium. This essential mineral actively helps to regulate calcium transport and ensures that it is properly incorporated into bone structure rather than being erroneously deposited in soft tissues where it could contribute to debilitating stiffness and chronic joint pain. Studies have consistently found that a higher magnesium intake is intricately linked to greater bone strength and a significantly reduced risk of fractures in aging adults, solidifying its status as an essential component of overall mobility and skeletal well-being. One of the most significant reasons why magnesium deficiency is so alarmingly common is its unfortunate susceptibility to depletion by factors such as stress, various medications, and suboptimal dietary habits. Many older adults regularly take medications that are known to lower magnesium levels, including common diuretics, proton pump inhibitors, and certain blood pressure drugs. When this is coupled with diets that are inherently low in magnesium-rich foods, the pervasive result is a widespread deficiency that quietly and steadily chips away at vital strength, endurance, and overall flexibility. This critical imbalance explains why so many seniors experience a gradual yet pronounced loss of stamina, finding themselves walking shorter distances, climbing stairs more slowly, and feeling profoundly fatigued after even simple activities. It's often not merely age itself, but rather a critical lack of the right nutrients required to properly fuel performance. The encouraging news is that replenishing magnesium levels can have an almost immediate and dramatic effect on leg health, notably reducing cramps, profoundly improving energy levels, and restoring a comforting sense of ease in movement. The best dietary sources of magnesium include nutrient-dense leafy greens, a variety of nuts and seeds, wholesome whole grains, and diverse legumes. Foods such as pumpkin seeds, almonds, spinach, black beans, and avocados are particularly rich in magnesium, offering a natural and delicious way to maintain peak muscle and bone health. However, for those who genuinely struggle to obtain sufficient magnesium through diet alone, supplements can be a highly effective solution, particularly magnesium citrate or magnesium glycinate, both of which are more readily absorbed by the body. The transformation that occurs when magnesium levels are appropriately restored is truly remarkable. Seniors who once felt heavy and sluggish often discover that their legs respond with newfound vibrant energy. Those who previously suffered from frequent muscle cramps or persistent stiffness notice profound relief, allowing them to enjoy better sleep and move with significantly greater freedom. Even crucial aspects like balance and coordination often improve, as magnesium diligently helps regulate the complex neuromuscular connections responsible for steady and confident movement. Potassium, the electrolyte of fluid movement. Imagine waking up in the morning, stepping out of bed, and immediately feeling an intense, painful cramp seize your calf. If this sounds familiar, it's likely you've experienced one of the most common symptoms of low potassium levels. This is because potassium acts as a key regulator of muscle function, playing a vital role in balancing fluids both inside and outside of muscle cells. When potassium levels dip too low, muscles can contract involuntarily and spasmodically, leading to those sharp, painful cramps, particularly in the legs. For older adults who may already contend with reduced circulation or a natural decline in muscle mass, these cramps can be far more than just a mere annoyance. They can be truly debilitating. Yet, muscle cramps are merely the beginning of potassium's influence. Have you ever noticed your legs trembling slightly after standing for an extended period, or perhaps experienced increased stiffness when you start walking? Potassium is fundamentally responsible for efficiently transmitting signals between nerves and muscles, thereby ensuring smooth, controlled movements. When potassium levels are insufficient, the crucial communication pathway between your brain and your leg muscles becomes less efficient, potentially leading to shakiness, noticeable weakness, or even difficulty lifting your feet properly, a factor that can significantly elevate the risk of falls, which for seniors is undeniably critical to avoid. Beyond its direct impact on muscles, potassium also plays a surprising yet vital role in maintaining strong bones. It actively helps to neutralize acids in the body that can, over time, gradually break down bone density. Emerging studies suggest that consistently following a potassium-rich diet can effectively slow the rate of bone loss, thereby reducing the risk of osteoporosis and helping to keep the structural integrity of your legs robust. In essence, potassium isn't just about ensuring optimal muscle function. It's about fostering a harmonious working relationship between the muscles and bones in your legs. Now, the important question: how do you ensure you're getting enough potassium to adequately support your legs? Fortunately, nature has abundantly provided us with a wide array of delicious and readily accessible potassium-rich foods. While bananas might be the first food that springs to mind, they are just one option among many. Sweet potatoes, avocados, spinach, various beans, and oranges are all excellent sources of potassium. Even a simple baked potato, consumed with its skin, can surprisingly provide more potassium than a banana. The key strategy is to consciously incorporate a diverse variety of these foods into your daily diet, ensuring your muscles and bones receive consistent and comprehensive nourishment. For those who genuinely struggle to obtain sufficient potassium through food alone, supplements might seem like an easy solution. But caution is advised, as high doses can be problematic, and it's always best to consult a healthcare professional. So, how much potassium do you truly need? the recommended daily intake for adults is generally 2,600 milligrams for women and 3,400 milligrams for men. This amount is typically achievable through a well-balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and legumes. However, individuals with specific health conditions that significantly affect potassium levels, such as kidney disease or high blood pressure, must monitor their intake meticulously and work closely with a doctor to determine the precise, safe, and right amount for their unique needs. Vitamin K, the calcium traffic controller. When individuals contemplate the vitamins essential for strong bones, calcium and vitamin D often rightfully take center stage. However, a crucial piece of the puzzle is frequently overlooked. Without vitamin K, these celebrated nutrients simply cannot perform their vital jobs properly. Vitamin K acts as the critical link, the indispensable traffic controller, ensuring that calcium is precisely deposited in your bones where it rightfully belongs, rather than perilously accumulating in your arteries or other soft tissues. Such misdirection of calcium can unfortunately lead to arterial stiffness, compromised circulation, and even contribute to cardiovascular disease. In essence, vitamin K meticulously guides calcium to the correct destinations, playing an instrumental role in keeping your legs structurally sound, freely mobile, and optimally healthy. For older adults, the importance of this vitamin becomes even more profound. Studies have consistently demonstrated that individuals with a higher dietary intake of vitamin K exhibit stronger bones, experience a lower risk of fractures, and generally enjoy superior overall bone health compared to those with insufficient levels. This remarkable benefit stems from vitamin K's ability to activate osteocalcin, a specific protein that is crucial for binding calcium to the bone matrix, thereby making bones denser, more resilient, and significantly more resistant to breakage. Yet, vitamin K's vital role does not cease there. It is also an essential nutrient for maintaining optimal joint health and robust muscle function. Many people inadvertently overlook the fundamental truth that healthy legs demand not only strong bones, but also flexible, well-lubricated joints and efficiently functioning muscles. Vitamin K has been convincingly shown to reduce inflammation within the joints, a benefit that can significantly slow the progression of osteoarthritis and alleviate the often debilitating knee stiffness, a lamentably common complaint among older adults. If your knees consistently ache when you move or feel persistently stiff after prolonged periods of sitting, vitamin K might very well be the missing nutrient that could help ease your discomfort and empower you to move with greater freedom. Furthermore, poor balance, difficulty walking, and an elevated risk of falls are frequently linked to weakened leg muscles. Emerging research strongly suggests that vitamin K actively helps to support muscle strength and improves coordination, particularly in aging adults. It achieves this by meticulously regulating calcium levels within muscle cells, ensuring proper contractions and preventing the kind of uncoordinated movements that can lead to concerning instability. The best way to obtain vitamin K naturally is through your diet. Spinach, kale, Swiss chard, collard greens, and Brussels sprouts are some of the richest sources of vitamin K1, the form most commonly found in plants. However, another incredibly powerful form of the vitamin K2, is primarily found in fermented foods like natto, fermented soybeans, aged cheeses, and certain animal products such as egg yolks and liver. K2 is particularly beneficial because it remains active in the body for longer durations and plays an even greater, more targeted role in directing calcium precisely into bones rather than into arteries. If you are looking to naturally boost your vitamin K levels, the most effective strategy is to consistently increase your intake of green leafy vegetables and incorporate fermented foods into your diet. Even adding a daily serving of kale to a smoothie or including a side of sautéed spinach with your meal can make a significant difference. However, for individuals who experience difficulty absorbing vitamin K from food, especially those with diagnosed digestive disorders or those on long-term antibiotic therapy, supplementation may be a necessary option, but extreme caution is essential. If you are currently taking blood-thinning medications like warfarin, it is absolutely imperative to consult a healthcare professional before increasing your vitamin K intake, as it plays a direct role in blood clotting and can dangerously interact with these critical medications. Vitamin B6, the architect of nerve and muscle resilience.